That was brutal. See, this cliff is quite gnarly, drops off. Here's a helipad.
There's everything in there. Man, the myth, the legend.
Welcome back to another episode. Today, Donald and I going out for my birthday to his secret little spot here on unnamed mountain. Just pulling over to the deactivation here, getting a little water stocking up before we go up. Looking at some places to gold pan here. Got a full, well, not so full pan here. We'll just try this one out and see what we get. Well, this one's a dud, no gold. Time to move on. Back on the road. Plan here, we get up to the top near the lake, park there, and bushwhack in. It's about 3.5 kilometers through the deep bush. Climb up a peak there, and there's a helipad up there for emergency rescue or whatever. And so we'll camp up there, or there's also a few flat spots. It's incredibly hot and sunny today, but tomorrow's supposed to be raining, so stay tuned. We'll see what weather we get. What happened, man? You fall in?
Trying to catch some water. Drinking water.
Wow, so Donald is starting this hike nice and wet. He's soaked out there. Good thing it's like 25, 28 degrees out here.
I'm gonna hang this up to dry on the way up.
Getting steamy here, ladies. Watch out.
Watch out, ladies.
Look at this giant rock on the road. That's not in the best place.
No, you have to get pretty a bit close to the edge to get by it.
Yeah,
it's not too bad.
There's room there, yeah.
Okay. Look at Chiefy, eh? Doesn't look like a chief looking up.
Hitch drag. Oh yeah. Got quite the opening right here.
Yeah. Yeah, so you just gotta keep your... Could use a little more attention here. No, it's
We're
done.
backing up the mountain now. Yeah, this is interesting. I can't say I've ever been going up a mountain backwards on a logging road.
I've done some really crazy steep stuff backwards.
35 pounds.
35 pounds.
Yeah, with all the recent upgrades, I've got, I think, 23 pounds, 24 pounds. So yeah, our objective is not quite, it's beyond that thing, but up there. A little bush trail we're following here. Apparently, yeah, it's about 3 kilometers on this and 3 kilometers bushwhacking. Wasn't a clean take. Let's do a second one.
Oh, are you serious?
No, I'm kidding. Oh yeah, murky tarn down here. Could drink that if you had to. What is that plant there?
So this here is a false Indian hellebore. It's sometimes called Indian corn. They get about 4 or 5 feet tall, and they say that this is the most highly prized medicinal plant, but the most violently poisonous plant on the coast.
Huh.
And the natives believe that they could cure anything with that.
Interesting.
So.
Oh, we all love Devil's Club. Beautiful old growth out here. It gets nice. You can just walk right through the trees here. It's still a bit of a trail to follow. Onward and upward. Onward and upward. So heading up this here. So Donald actually brought a rope, like 100 and whatever feet long, tied it here, and someone took it off. So now we have to do it without the rope, which is ridiculous. So whoever took Donald's rope, if you could at least return it to him, that would be appreciated. So this is a bit of a switchback. Donald's rope just went all the way along the rock. So it's just a little too dangerous without it. So the rope was attached here, and you can see here, it was going all the way down there, but using the switchback, someone's got a wall built here. Well, the shade is nice. There's mosquitoes in here that keep wanting to eat us, so the wind just flared up, which is nice. So we've made it on top of majority of the elevation here on top of the ridge. We're just gonna bust out of the forest here hopefully soon. Kind of huffing it up there, but we got to keep the mosquitoes off of us.
Yeah, so that there's Pogo, Steamboat, Adder, and way back there that's Mount Maitland.
Woo! After a little 10-minute break there, looking down at the lake, we're back on track here, getting deep in the bush. So leaving the trail, going to the bush. Oh.
It's gonna be a bushy alley.
Well, we just scared our second ptarmigan of the day. Looking forward to the frog pond up there and get some more water, some murky brown water to drink. Ridge life. Found this kind of gross little pond, but still have some water for now. There's better ones.
There's a nice place to run over there. I think I've gone this way.
Back into the bush. Oh, this is rough stuff. So that's where we're heading, right up there.
Yeah, so we drop in here, cross over that hump there, and we drop into that valley, and we're home free.
Nice.
So not too bad. Probably that hump over there is where we'll be camping.
You can see this cliff is quite gnarly, drops off, I don't know, it looks like 80 feet or so. Time for a little snack break here, another one. Get out of the hot sun. It must be like 27 degrees out here.
Beautiful.
We're just descending now into that valley between these two peaks.
Dropping down a little bit low here.
Yeah, some water. Yeah, might as well stock up here. Yeah, this water source looks a lot better, a little deeper.
How is it straight up? Drinking water, that might be.
So that's where we were sitting before up there, which we couldn't see that lake down there. Getting super nice back here, all just raw Vancouver Island. So we're now up on this flat rock here. Got one little tarn over there. One last final dip and up to the summit just ahead of us. So there's some emergency water if need be. So there's a deer bone down there. I heard that. Big cliff to my left here, a lot of green belay. Oh yeah, there's a cliff right there. Hello. Bluff here, this is probably your other route. So Donald's taken me out here, he's been here before. There's a few pieces of tape that we're following which are all his. He's taken me out for my birthday here, birthday weekend.
Happy birthday, David.
This is what I want. Get mosquitoes in my mouth and ram my face through bushes. 41 years young. Oh, so we're looking here. This is looking mighty steep drop. So we're gonna push over there more. Seems to be a bit of a ramp behind that big log. So this is pretty steep getting down here. You can see Donald down there. You can see me here. We're getting down though. We're getting down. Then we just have to go up.
Check our app and see which way I went.
So yeah, we just came across there, across from that side and then down there. But you can see how big this wall is, 50 something feet, 60 feet maybe. So we're heading up now. Whew. Keep moving or the mosquitoes eat you. Oh, there's so many mosquitoes in this bush. It's rough. Scraped and eaten. Just got to get on top where the wind is. And the bugs will go away. Wow, there's mosquitoes everywhere up here. So this is the exact reason you want to have your bug net easily accessible. I'm not sure where mine is, I gotta look for it, but there's a million mosquitoes following me. We found a nice watering hole down here. We've designated that as the drinking water. And there's a few other ones here. It's a beautiful little tarn here. Got the bug net, I found it. Thank goodness, because these mosquitoes are... Rarely do I find mosquitoes on trails, really. Last year got eaten alive on Needle Peak. That was beginning of July. So same time of year. I think this is when the melt happens, you get all the mosquitoes. So always have your bug net easily accessible. Donald says we've got a swimming hole over here. Oh yeah. So we'll have a little bath, wash up a bit, get the funk out of the trunk. So here we've got Donald's bathing pool. Extra seasoning in there. So the lake was over there, we just climbed up. Donald just got a phone call. It's pretty flat up here.
We're just about to drop our pad. So this is the natural camp spot here, flat ground.
This is flat up here, crazy. Oh, good camping up here. There's a hook there. Here's a helipad. Time to summit. What is this mountain called? I don't know. So I think this is built as an emergency helipad. We're gonna camp on here tonight. Look at my hair. Yeah, I mean, you could put tents down here too, and
yeah.
How's the view up here?
Oh, it's disgusting, man. I could poke my own eyes out. Can't look at it.
Just that gross up here, huh?
Yeah, it's nasty. No, I can't get enough of this. I'm looking forward to just not being pressured to go on and just be able to sit here for the next 10 hours and just take it in.
Yeah.
Just take the sun going down, just stare at every one of these mountains for hours. And
so Donald actually went down this, up that, down the next one, up the next, down up the next, all the way to where the snow is back there, 35 kilometers, and then down to the valley there.
It basically came out down by the roads down there.
That's nuts. 35K.
It was
one way.
One way.
He's fixing the board there. You got another broken spot here. He's gonna fix.
Try to repair this. We need a rock that's about.
I think we can get this one down here.
I think this square one's perfect. I might need you to lift this while I jam it in.
Oh, that fixed that perfect. Look at that.
I'm gonna go all the way around and stretch this thing's life. Yeah, I brought these up last time I came up. I just didn't have time to actually work on it. Caveman.
Donald's putting in new nails all around it. I'm pounding all the ones on the inside so it doesn't rip the tent, and it solidifies this more. So if anyone comes up here, we'll have it's a much better condition now. Mosquitoes here are getting me. Bushwhacking here. Yeah, a little bit rough. So Donald's putting in some eye bolts to make it easier for the tents, especially my trekking pole tent. Well, that works. There's 3 tent pegs and twisted. Oh, it's amazing. So I got my camp shoes out. Got the perfect pitch on the tent. We got Donald's tent here. You're going without the fly. You're risking
I
it.
think so. It's clouds seem high and thin tonight. I'm kind of feeling like we're not going to see any precipitation tonight. It's going to calm down here once the sun goes down. Wind's gonna be calm. Full moon tonight. Summer solstice, David's birthday.
It's all going off. Look at this. Best spot in the bush. It's funny, you look around, there's no trail. We literally came from way over there. We've got everything set up now. It's a little bit windy. We put some clothes on. Not too cold, but just perfect. Wind's blowing away the mosquitoes. Having some food. So Donald, he does the beef jerky and trail mix diet. I cooked up a delightful bowl of rice noodles and salty sunflower seeds. I love salty nuts in my mouth, especially deep in the backcountry. So, meal of kings. Donald's looking for some cell service here, but it's very minimal. See, it's pretty windy up here. So I'm just out trying to find a place for a bear hang here. Oh, the mosquitoes are pretty bad, so I got to get in the tent ASAP. But down on the flat pad here, you can take a look here. So our tents are just behind the tree there on the helipad. So we got a decent bear hang. If the bear climbs up there, that branch might break. So I think they know that. They can tell the dead branches. So it's strung up over there and then tied off down here. And it's a pretty good distance. It's up. We get underneath it here and look up. That's over 10 feet, so. So you can see it's starting to rain here. Donald doesn't have his fly on, so you can see through my tent, because this thing's dynamite. He's quickly putting his tarp on. So getting all snugged in here. My Cedar Summit sleeping pad. Sleeping bag. This is the Flame 3. This is a female bag, but it is absolutely amazing. Heads up. It's all lighting up. Wow, that's all lighting up there.
Down there.
You can see the sun starting to drop. The God rays are gone now. What's interesting about today is as soon as we got off that little bush trail and we stepped directly into the bush, no more trail to follow. It really something psychological about that, where you're off a trail, you're not following anything, you're just deep in the bush. I haven't done a real deep bushwhack here in a while. It takes a strong mind to really just push through the bush with nothing to follow but, you know, your map, a track you have, whatever it may be, following valleys, ridge lines, etc.
Like, you gotta kind of almost lose your mind, but be comfortable with that.
We're still getting the glow of the sunset.
Yeah.
Which you can see through this tent.
You're fun to hike with, David. You got the head for it.
Good morning. So it's about 7 degrees. It is still windy. There's a 5% chance of rain here in the next 2 hours, which goes up to 20% by noon. So we're starting to pack up. It's was it 5:45, something like that. We've been laying here for about 8 hours, but we have not been sleeping for 8 hours. A little bit of a rough night. Probably slept for 4 hours. So time to pack it up and slowly kind of truck on out of here. Look at this on my backpack. I've got an ant just ripping apart a mosquito here. Oh, he's taking his breakfast away. That's crazy. What is that? Is that a mosquito? Yeah, I think so. Look at the scenery around here. It seems to be raining all over there, not here. We've got low clouds everywhere. We're no rain where we're at. We got lucky.
Yeah.
Getting all packed up here. You still have some of that vegetable juice. Look at this guy. He carries vegetable juice. That's probably one of the best things you could carry, actually.
Pure, there's everything in there. Probably about 15 vegetables in there.
Beets and all sorts of
Pure
stuff.
concentrate.
Well, that's it here. We're all packed up. It spit and rained a little bit and now it's gone away. So it's time to get out of here before it actually starts raining, because we have to climb up some pretty steep stuff and we don't want to do that while it's wet. So just off the side of our tent pad here, there's this big crack. You can see here it's split and it's dangerous to even go over here. It goes down to oblivion. And we wonder, if you step on this, will it just start rolling and go all the way down the mountain? So I'm gonna get off the crack now, off the rock. Yeah, if that thing goes, it would go from there and roll all the way down, just bulldoze everything down to the water. It would be unbelievable, because it's cracked off, it's sitting on the edge. Descending into the bush. So we're just trying to find our way off of this bluff here. It's very difficult to find the spot we went up. We came from over there, about 100 meters, there's just huge cliffs. So we're coming over here. We know it's a little more smooth over here. Somewhere down here, we're gonna find a way down there. This is the biggest gorge of the whole thing. We found the one spot right here, and this is the only spot that comes down. You can walk down there, and then we'll have to find the way. We don't know exactly, but somewhere here, or actually right there actually looks a lot better. We can get down to there. You guys remember that? We climbed up right there on the left side of that. I was pinched between that log and that thing. I have a shot from there. So you guys can see on the other side, there's just one little skinny spot to the rock we got up there. We're about 100, 150 meters over from where we came up. We got some different tarns here. This nice one here. And we've got this beauty over here. We're heading up there. Stairway to heaven. Through all of this. Ugh.
Sasquatch sighting.
Look at this, just beautiful place covered in mosquitoes. Just go away, guys. They're like hunting us down and following us everywhere. Going all the way back to the car. So we just went through a lot of that stuff. I don't have my shoulder camera, so I didn't film most of it. So we just came down all of that. We're hiking now towards the rain.
This might be the very start of the bush.
We made it out of the bush, the bushwhack. We still have 3 or 4 kilometers of following a trail, but no more deep bush. You've got about 50 around you. So I lost my knife on this hike, and we've been looking for it, and it's like finding a needle in a haystack. Well, look what I just found. See, there it is, the blue down there. There's my knife, just sitting there. Just coming down the trail here. We are getting very close to the start. The lake is on the left here where we first visited, and just kind of breaking out of the old growth. We're both very tired. It's a lot of bushwhacking, but it didn't rain on us, so that is a plus. Woo! That's it. Oh, Steven's your car's name. So 5.2 kilometers. So that works out to be about 10.5 kilometers. It doesn't really match up to that because the bushwhacking is so much more exhausting, but yeah, it was a great adventure in the bush here. Thank you, Donald, for taking me out here to your secret spot.
Happy birthday, happy solstice, happy full moon. That was awesome.
Thanks.
Not too many people could have handled that. David's a warrior, man. I dragged this guy through. She puts up with all of it.
This is brutal. The mosquitoes finally found us. They've been chasing us, and yeah, if you stop, they start to eat you. So thanks for watching the end of the video here. Be sure to subscribe. We'll see you guys on the next one.